I want to tell you my story. I'm Christy Birchville. Today we are looking, I'll give you a verse. It's 1 Peter 3:15. And basically, in this translation, it says, if someone asks about your hope as a believer, always be ready to explain it. We've been going through the Roman road, and I figured probably the best way to finish this off would be to just tell you my story. The Roman road deals with the message of salvation and how people can be saved. So let me tell you about my decision and my journey in faith. You see, when I look around the world these days, I see so many people searching for purpose and seeking some kind of validation from others, trying to find their worth and their sense of identity in who other people say they are. I know how strong this pull can be, but I also know that I don't give in to that temptation to chase that. And when I look at why that is, it all goes back to when I was a kid. You see, I grew up in a home that spoke about Jesus often, and we attended church regularly. And as a small child, I started to understand that I wasn't perfect. My parents would have to get on to me about how I treated my little brother or whether or not I was obedient to them. And through my teachers at church, I learned that Jesus Christ had come and had lived the perfect life that I could never live. He was killed and died the death that my wrongdoings deserved, and that God raised him from the dead to live victoriously. And while I was still very young, I understood enough to know that Jesus did that for me. He wanted me to experience the victory with him. And as much as I understood how at the time, I put my faith and trust in God, and I told him he can lead my life. Now, obviously, I continued to grow up. My understanding of what God had done for me and my commitment has grown as well through those years. I'm still not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but I understand now how God works and how God moves in my life to guide me, to protect me, sometimes even protecting me from myself, my own selfish desires. You see, I had a consistent, rock-solid foundation to stand on through the challenges of high school, through the challenges of college. And through all of that, I learned that God is trustworthy and that I can rely on him in every situation, the good ones and the bad ones. You see, I don't have to wonder about my purpose or try to gain approval from others. Ultimately, I'm only concerned with God's approval of me and seeking to live out my purpose in him. While this definitely doesn't ensure an easy life, it is a life that is fulfilled and a life that seeks to give God more praise and glory every single day. That's the whole reason for why I record these videos. That's the whole reason for why I publish what I've published. That is the only reason, is that God deserves the glory. Every single person's story is a little bit different. What's your story? Have you come to the point where you understood that you're a sinner? Have you come to the point where you recognize Jesus' sacrifice? And have you made the decision to put him first in every area of your life? If so, I'd love to hear your story. Tell me about it in the comments. If you have questions, go back. Check out the series we did through the Roman road to understand. The gospel message is simple. It's not complicated to understand, but it is extremely challenging to live out every day. Are you on that journey? Make sure you subscribe. We'll start a new series. We'll talk to you soon.